Okay. A Cook County sheriff's officer was killed while trying to stop a robbery outside of a VFW hall. The Target cyber attack, a weekend discount in an attempt to reassure customers. And the Hawks lose to their rival Canucks in a shootout. Good morning. It's Saturday, December 21st. I'm Andrea Darlis. Evanston police believe a suspected bank robber they shot and killed is the same person who murdered two brothers in their tobacco store this past summer. Police say they found evidence in Kevin Ross's home that links him to the July murders of 38-year-old Azim Hakim and 34-year-old Mobeen Hakim. The Hakims were found shot to death in the basement of their family business, Evanston Pipe and Tobacco. Investigators say they found the victim's ID and social security card in Ross's storage locker, in addition to what they found in his home.
We also recovered a shell casing that was unique name, 22 caliber, consistent with the shell casings found at the crime scene.
Other evidence includes an assault rifle and a tobacco store receipt. Police killed Ross Monday after he robbed a Chase Bank in Evanston. They believe he also held up 4 other banks in the area. Bensonville police shot and wounded a man suspected of violating an order of protection. Officers went to the 700 block of North Route 83 last night and saw the man walking. Police say he pointed a gun at them. His gun misfired, and he ran to the 1000 block of Tower Lane, where he and officers exchanged gunfire. The suspect was hit multiple times. No word on his condition. The officers were not hurt. A Chicago police officer appears in court today, charged with battery of a senior citizen. A spokesman for the Cook County State's Attorney's Office says that Officer David Barrett was off duty when he got into a confrontation with an 84-year-old man in Oak Lawn this week. A thief picks the wrong guy to rob in Lakeview. Police arrested a man in connection with a botched holdup on West Diversey Friday. They say the suspect on a bike approached an off-duty officer, flashed a knife, and demanded money. The officer identified himself as a policeman and made the arrest. In an attempt to reassure customers it's safe to shop at its stores, Target is offering 10% discounts this weekend. The retailer revealed this week hackers obtained access to about 40 million debit and credit card numbers. The cards belong to customers who shopped in stores between Black Friday and December 15th. Someone close to the investigation tells the Tribune that hackers overseas may be responsible. A class action lawsuit filed in Chicago is one of 2 accusing Target of lax security. Customers complain they can't get through on the hotline or website to get their questions answered. Mariano's closes on its multi-million-dollar deal to buy 11 Chicago area Dominick's stores. Those stores will continue to operate under a sublease agreement over the next several months. The handover will happen in stages. In October, Dominick's owner Safeway announced plans to close all Chicago area stores on December 28th. The future of the store in the 2100 block of East 71st remains uncertain, leaving those customers worried the community will become a food desert.
You will have to either catch the bus. It's going to be pretty hectic for people for this store to go. It's kind of still unreal.
This is definitely has been a staple in the neighborhood, so unless something else is coming here, it's definitely going to add to the food desert that they call this neighborhood anyway.
The closest one would be Jewel's on 75th and Stony, I think. I think that's the closest one in the neighborhood now. Yeah. So we got a long way to go to shop now.
Jewel, which is also buying some of the Dominick store, says it does not plan to purchase more locations. The closings will leave about 6,000 people out of work. Chicagoans will pay more for things like water and cable TV in the new year. The good news, parking meter rates will stay the same. Fees, fines, and taxes going up include property tax hike. That was approved by the Chicago Board of Education. The owner of a $200,000 home will pay about $50 more. The city's cigarette tax will increase by 50 cents a pack. That means smokers will pay about $7 in taxes, with federal and state taxes added. Of course, the highest in the nation now. Amusement tax on cable TV will increase from 4% to 6%, and drivers caught by speed cameras will get slapped with a $100 ticket. The city of Chicago will launch a pilot program to tackle rats. Mayor Emanuel says the city will track rodent complaints through 311 calls, then send pest control crews to the area with the highest populations. The city received $1 million from a charity organization to initiate the program. The layaway angels invade a Kmart in Des Plaines to spread some good cheer. Customers often have toys and clothes on layaway, paying the bill little by little in time for Christmas. Well, the layaway angels surprised one family, the Sotos.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was some type of candid camera.
I've heard of things like this happening to people, and to finally happen to us, as much as we've been struggling this whole year, it's it was pretty amazing.
After the Sotos found themselves with a few extra bucks, they paid it forward and put their money toward someone else's layaway. And good news for the Bears, Lance Briggs could be back in the lineup. Also coming up on CLTV, the Pope's Christmas message to church leaders.